The Nile River, 1,000 years of conflict between the two countries, Egypt and Ethiopia. This conflict over the water has been going on for a long time. Ethiopia, colored by 80 plus nations and nationalities and 100 million people, is the ultimate sorcerer of the river Nile. The river Nile is one of the country's many peculiar natural resources. Ethiopia is a long way behind prosperity. There are regions that are yet to be changed. In order to assist the country's growth, the benefits from the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam will be significant. Over the history of the country has mourned several catastrophic events that could not be able to be handled because of poverty, including the 1985 deadly death-causing famine and drought, which resulted in many of the deaths of the citizens of the country. The Ethiopian Blue Nile contributes to 80% of the tribute rivers of the Nile. Upon completion, the 145 meters high and 1.8 kilometers in length, the dam will only cost 20% of Egypt's Nile water in 4 to 5 years upon completion. The current Egyptian government, which took part at the end of the civil war, Sudan and Ethiopia were in negotiation to resolve the issue. Recently, it was halved. Currently, Egypt has a 302 billion USD GDP in 2019, while Ethiopia had 91.16 billion GDP the same year. While Egypt had 98% of the population get electrified, Ethiopia was able to get only 47% of the population electricity in 2017. Egypt's military warning. Recently, after the negotiation was held, the talks of war has been going around and the warning was received from Egypt protecting her rights by all means, portraying an intention of war if necessary. This over 100 years of conflict between the two countries need to be stopped by reaching an agreement. In the past, a mother lost a child and cried many times due to poverty. People died without proper health care due to poverty. Children found going to school difficult due to poverty. Now, Ethiopia has started growing and is trying to end poverty across the country by building many infrastructures that will assist growth and development. The benefits of the dam will not be limited to generation of 1,000 megawatts of power to Ethiopia only, but also benefit the downstream countries Sudan and Egypt by removing slip and sedimentation. The current reformation in Ethiopia will change the country's quality of life due to updates in many mandatory sectors of life, which will in turn benefit the whole of Horn of Africa. Amid this process, the country is building many roads, schools, and healthcare facilities, which will make people's life easier and increase its quality. This conflict has reached another chapter of turbulence, which became a threat to the existence of both countries' citizens. But in a war, there is no winner because it involves the slaughtering of mothers, children, and innocent lives through the process. thinking war as a solution to resolve the issue in the 21st century when a mankind is trying to colonize another exotic planet is an outdated and shameful way to resolve the issue. In order to get a win-win situation for both countries towards economical growth, the current Nile tension must be resolved through mutual understanding and negotiation that will contribute to peace and prosperity to both countries. Continuing the negotiation that was held recently is the first step to do so.